Hello friends, today I am going to share with you a true love experience that I hope will entertain all of you. This is my personal love story, and without wasting any more time, I'll get straight to the point of what happened today. This story took place some time ago in my life. Friends, when I was about 18 years old, my family brought a new maid to work at our house. She appeared to be Nepali. She was very beautiful and fair-skinned. Her speech was soft, and she was in good health. She would wake up every morning at 5 a.m. for exercise and yoga. Her complexion was as fair as milk. She was around 18 years old, but her behavior was very childlike. She acted like a little girl, and even her speech was childlike. She was very innocent. She had grown physically, but her mind was still very pure. She had no understanding of the world's good or bad. Friends, both my parents are doctors, so they are rarely at home and are mostly out for work. Because of this, I was often alone at home. For this reason, my father had hired her to help with housework. Over time, I started to get to know her better, and she began to understand me as well. We started talking more, and I became comfortable talking to her. I had always been a bit shy, so at first, I would simply watch her. But, friends, the heart is crazy, and it doesn't listen to anyone. So, I slowly started getting attracted to her. We began chatting more. And whenever I would return home from school, she would wait for me, change my clothes, and get the work done. After I freshened up, she would ask me if I wanted food and make me a meal. If I ever said something to her in a bad tone, we would have a little argument, and she would scold me just like a mother would. After that, she would feel bad and come to apologize, trying to make me feel better. Her behavior was very simple and innocent. She didn't even understand the difference between being a boy and a girl. She would often argue with me without realizing this. Over the next few days, we became very close. I started engaging in arguments with her more freely, and whenever we would argue, our bodies would sometimes come into contact. This continued for a while until summer arrived. Friends, she was terrified of cockroaches, which I knew from the beginning. So one day, while having some fun with her, I got the idea to scare her. I took a dead cockroach and started chasing her with it. She ran to a corner and got stuck, and I was able to really scare her. This gave me the chance to get closer to her. Without wasting any time, I took the opportunity to try getting closer to her. This little experiment boosted my courage, and I didn't hesitate to try to be more close to her in the future. A few months passed, and I turned 25, while she had now turned 18. Our bodies were changing, and we started getting to know each other better. She was now behaving more like a friend than a maid at our house. She had started respecting my parents too, and I made up my mind to do everything I could to bring her happiness and fulfill her desires. Days passed, and our bond kept strengthening. We were getting to know each other's personalities better. One day, my parents were out of town, and I saw an opportunity to take advantage of the situation. We were alone at home, and she was busy with her chores while I was working on some college stuff in my bed. I told her that I had spilled coffee under my bed and asked if she could come and clean it. She immediately rushed over and started cleaning under the bed. As time passed, my feelings started overwhelming me, and I knew I couldn't wait any longer to express them. She was equally eager, and we both decided to act on our feelings. We spent time talking and getting to know each other even better. Our feelings were now stronger than ever, and both of us were eagerly waiting for what would happen next. After a few more moments of talking and understanding each other's emotions, I told her that I loved her deeply. And she replied that she loved me too. From that point onwards, we spent more time together and cared for each other's emotions. I helped her whenever needed, and we learned to understand each other better, always striving to make each other happy. Eventually, we both fell asleep peacefully, satisfied with the connection we had built. Our relationship continues to be strong to this day, and we continue to respect and value each other. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. If you want to hear more such love stories, make sure to subscribe to the channel.